BTS News Rumors Today. BTS Jungkook was once trapped in an unexpected story room in military camp. Today, a surprising rumor circulated about BTS Jungkook, who recently caught the attention of many fans through an unexpected story involving him at the military camp. According to rumors, Jungkook, who is currently serving in the military, experienced an unusual incident. This rumor surfaced after a number of anonymous sources started talking about the incident that happened at the military camp. The story begins one day when Jungkook was undergoing routine activities at the camp. As is known, BTS members who are serving in the military must participate in various activities and rigorous training. However, on one occasion, Jungkook experienced an incident that left him trapped in a room at the military camp. According to unnamed sources, the incident occurred while Jungkook was in the room resting after grueling training. Suddenly, the door to the room he was in locked by itself, and Jungkook was unable to open the door. Although he tried to call for help, no one could hear his calls, as the room was located in a fairly quiet part of the camp. Jungkook, who is known for his calm and composed character, still tried to deal with the situation patiently. He tried various ways to open the door, but his attempts failed. Time passed, and Jungkook began to feel anxious as there was no sign of anyone coming to help him. He began to consider trying to get out another way, but that didn't work either. Neither did the trainers and officers on duty at the camp. This incident caught the attention of many people when finally one of his fellow soldiers who was nearby heard the sound from inside the room and immediately reported the situation. After a while, someone finally came to open the door and rescue Jungkook from the tense situation. Although no one was hurt, the experience left a deep impression on Jungkook. In fact, this incident became a topic of conversation among other soldiers. For fans, this incident is certainly something unforgettable. Not only were they surprised by the incident, but they were also proud of how Jungkook remained calm and did not panic despite being in a difficult situation. Fans began to speculate on how this incident could impact his personality or even his personal life in the future. However, there were also those who questioned whether this incident really happened or if it was just a rumor. Given the amount of information circulating about BTS, it is not uncommon for some of the stories to not be entirely accurate. Therefore, many are still waiting for official clarification from the concerned parties, be it from BTS, agency, Hybe, or Jungkook himself. Nonetheless, this story was enough to shock the public and catch the attention of many, especially the armies who faithfully support BTS. They expressed that even though Jungkook was once caught in a stressful situation, they still believed in his resilience and amazing personality. Fans also hope that this incident will soon become a laughing matter in the future, as a unique memory in Jungkook's life journey. However, even so, some speculation has also arisen about whether this incident could affect Jungkook's image in the public eye. Some people think that incidents like this can show the human side of an idol who often looks perfect to fans. It also opens up a discourse on how idols interact with the outside world, especially in unexpected situations. However, this incident only adds to the list of unexpected stories in Jungkook's journey through the military. For BTS fans, this could be a story to remember forever. They believe that even though Jungkook faced a stressful moment, he was able to face it head-on, just like he always does on stage. BTS fans also hope that this story will not interfere with Jungkook's focus on his military service. They also hope that this incident will not cause a major negative impact on his personal life. With all the support given by ARMY, it is hoped that Jungkook can get through this difficult time well and return to the entertainment world with renewed vigor. In addition, some fans also hope that this incident can be an inspiration for many people, especially for those who may be facing challenges or difficulties in life. Jungkook's story of remaining calm in the face of a difficult situation can serve as an example of how to overcome fear and anxiety in unexpected situations. Meanwhile, some fans are also hoping that BTS agency, Hybe, will clarify the rumors soon. While many believe that this incident is real, there are also those who feel the need for further explanation to avoid misunderstandings. Clarification from the official side will certainly help reduce speculation and provide a clearer picture of the incident. As time goes on, fans are increasingly curious about how Jungkook will handle the challenges ahead of him, both in the military and in his career as a member of BTS. They were confident that once his military service ended, Jungkook would return with new strength and experience. However, despite all the rumors and speculations, what matters most is how fans can continue to support Jungkook and BTS. They know that each member has their own life journey that is full of challenges. Through continued support, fans hope to give Jungkook and BTS the added strength to keep moving forward, despite the obstacles. In the coming weeks, there will most likely be more information circulating about this incident. BTS's loyal fans will be following this story with interest. They hope that Jungkook and the rest of the boys will be able to return to the entertainment world with renewed vigor, and deliver their best works in the future. The story of Jungkook being trapped in this room will probably be a story remembered by many. However, what is more important is how fans will continue to support his journey, both during his military service and after. With such strong support, Jungkook is expected to overcome all challenges successfully and return to being an idol that is increasingly loved by many. Of course, while this incident has caught the attention of many, we must remember that this is just one of many stories in an idol's life journey. Jungkook, just like the rest of BTS, has many interesting stories that may yet to be revealed. However, no matter what happens, BTS fans will always be there to provide endless support. With all the support and love given by ARMY, Jungkook is expected to return to showbiz with even more vigor. He will return to the stage with a new story that will inspire many. For now, BTS fans can only wait and continue to give their best support, and wish the best for Jungkook and the rest of the members. This unexpected story may only be a memory in a few years, but it will always be a part of Jungkook's incredible life journey. As time goes by, we will continue to support him in every step he takes. For Jungkook, the incident may have been one of the most unforgettable experiences of his military service. However, many believe that the incident taught him a valuable lesson about resilience and patience. Not only for himself, but also for the many people who follow his journey. This has made many BTS fans appreciate his humble nature and calmness even in the most unexpected situations. Rumors about this incident grew as time went on. Some fans who were worried about the impact on Jungkook were relieved to see him return to training with undiminished vigor. Jungkook didn't seem to let the incident disrupt his focus, and he continued his military duties with dedication. Fans were proud, realizing that every challenge Jungkook faced showed his strength and determination. Ultimately, while this incident may be just one small story in Jungkook's life journey, it still shows that even the biggest idols have a human side that many people can identify with and appreciate.